Xi meets Lavrov, reaffirms China's emphasis on partnership with Russia.
Exploiting an additional 100 kilometers of expressway on April 30th.
Young entrepreneurs successfully start up with cooperative model.
Hello everyone, you're watching today's news on NTV channel. My name is Đăng. Let's get started. Chinese President Xi Jinping on Tuesday met with Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov in Beijing.
Speaking at the meeting, China always attaches great importance to the development of China-Russia relations and stands ready to strengthen bilateral communication with Russia and enhance multilateral strategic coordination in BRICS and the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. He added that the two countries will show more responsibility, unite countries in the global south in the spirit of equality, openness, transparency and inclusiveness, promote the reform of the global governance system, and vigorously lead the building of a community with a shared future for humanity. For his part, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov Russia is willing to earnestly implement the important consensus reached by the two heads of state, strengthen bilateral and multilateral coordination, and work with other countries of the global south to strengthen solidarity and cooperation in order to contribute to creating a more fair and just international order.
On April 10, polling stations across Korea opened to welcome voters in the new National Assembly election in this country at the same time. This event is considered a midterm assessment measure for President Yoon Suk-yeol's administration.
Candidates will compete for 300 seats in the new Korean National Assembly, of which 254 seats are elected directly and 46 seats are proportional to party representation. In a context of Korean society is said to have fierce internal competition, the general election has important implications for the National Power Party, PPP, and the government of President Yoon Suk-yeol. PPP calls for voters' support to win a majority of seats in the new parliament. Korean observers say that the 48 electoral districts in Seoul are the most fiercely competitive areas and can determine the election results. With an exceptionally high early voter turnout rate, political analysts predict the competition in this election will be much closer than 4 years ago.
More than 100 kilometers of north-south expressway belonging to two projects, Cam Lâm Vĩnh Hảo, Yenzhou Baivot, through 5 provinces is being pushed by contractor to open traffic on April 30 as required of the Prime Minister, Ministry of Transport. Cam Lâm Vĩnh Hảo Expressway has a total investment of nearly 9 billion VND, started construction on September 2021, having a total length of 78.5 km. Cam Lâm Vĩnh Hảo Expressway passes through Hành Hoa, Ninh Thuận and Bình Thuận provinces. When completed, the north-south expressway from Nha Trang to Ho Chi Minh City will connect a strip. Hopping vehicles travel between these two cities in only 4 to 5 hours. Yenzhou Baivot Expressway has a total length of 49.3 km and is being built in the public-private partnership form. Construction began in May 2021 with total investment capital of 11.157 trillion VND. It is expected to open about 30 km from the beginning of the route to the intersection with National Highway 46B on April 30. Coming up next are some updated news.
Rice exports are among the top agricultural products with high growth rates and reached over billion USD in the first 3 months of the year. Vietnam's main rice export markets currently are the Philippines, Indonesia, China, Ghana, Malaysia, Singapore, of which the Philippines accounts for more than 38% of Vietnam's total rice exports. This year, Vietnam expects to earn $5 billion from rice exports this year, emerging as the world's third largest rice exporter. Last year, the country exported 8.13 million tons of rice worth $4.7 billion.
By March 31, 2024, mobilized capital in Nghệ An province reached more than 241,069 billion Vietnamese dongs, an increase of 3.75% compared to the beginning of the year. Total outstanding debt of credit institutions in the area is estimated at 288,811 billion Vietnamese dongs, up 0.9% compared to the beginning of the year. At many banks, customers paid a lot of loans at the beginning of the year, but by the end of March, the lending situation has gradually warmed up, outstanding loans have improved, and growth has been good. Capital demand is starting to show signs of increasing again. To promptly provide capital for production and business needs, banks have offered many preferential credit packages specifically for business loans. Along with the sharp decrease in deposit interest rates, lending interest rates were also adjusted downward by banks, creating conditions for people and businesses in need of accessing cheap loans.
On April 9th, Ha Tin Border Guard coordinated with the Vietnam Border Guard Drug and Crime Prevention Department and the Blue Dragon Children's Organization in Hanoi to rescue 4 victims. They are Vietnamese citizens who were tricked into being sold abroad under the guise of light job, high salary. 4 citizens were rescued and brought back to the country through Cao Trio International Border Gate, including 3 men and 1 woman. These victims were lured and enticed by organized criminals to work in offices in Bo Kio Special Economic Zone, Laos country, with a salary of 30 to 40 million per month. When victims fall into the trap, they are forced to work in the form of using virtual accounts on social networks to fraudulently appropriate property, mainly single women from Vietnam or China.
In recent years, many young people in the province have chosen the collective economic model, cooperatives, to start their businesses. These cooperatives have created new developments for the collective economy with a young team that has innovative and creative thinking.
Out of a total of 899 cooperatives across the province, there are 65 cooperatives, people's credit funds managed by young leaders. Especially in mountainous districts, the proportion of young staff participating in cooperative management is quite high. The youth cooperatives have chosen business fields with high development potential such as clean agricultural products, medicinal products with high economic value.
We have built in a chain, from cultivation to processing and consumption of goods to ensure product quality, as well as to help customers to have access to the best products.
In the Midland and mountainous areas, many cooperatives owned by ethnic minority youth have actively contributed to creating jobs, stabilizing income, and marketing agricultural products for the ethnic communities of the highland communes in the province.
To encourage and support young officials to participate in the field of cooperative collective economy, especially taking on the role of cooperative director, currently the Cooperative Alliance system has also actively done good propaganda work. Training to improve knowledge, which can be applied to practical conditions.
The cooperatives managed by the youth are opening up new directions in exploiting local resources, creating conditions for labor, members within the cooperatives to stabilize production and business, solving employment, and increasing income. On average, each youth cooperatives creates jobs for hundreds of workers with a stable income of 4-5 million Vietnamese dongs per month, solving employment for many seasonal workers. Many young cooperatives have products that meet the 3-star, 4-star OCOP standards.
This is the end of the show today. Thank you for watching.